Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode on Farming Simulator 25. Well, we left off on last episode with having to do the bales for both this grass field here and the straw field, that large straw field off to the side there, field number 1 I believe. So let's grab the baler real quick and let's take a look and see what it's got in it. If it's got grass, then I'll start with the grass here first. Actually, I think it should have straw since we just did straw a little bit ago. Straw it is. Let's check to see what size the bale is, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. Alright, bale is still the largest bale possible, so that should be pretty good. We'll lower it, and we'll get going. We got quite a bit of straw to pick up here. I'm hoping this won't take too long, but it took about an hour to harvest the corn. I'm hoping it won't take quite so long making the bales, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, it'll be pretty quick. It'll be a fast or semi-fast time lapse. Alright, I'm going to knock this out really quick, and I'll see you when I'm done with this field. Welcome back. I'm just about to finish baling up all the straw on this field. Let's hop out of the cab and take a good look around. I don't think I missed any. Well, it's hard to tell where the fog is, but I'm pretty sure I didn't miss any there either as well. It was almost a full bale. 76% of one. Let's actually drop that off. Oh. Only because I need to switch the size of the bales as well now to 150 because I can only wrap up to 150 for grass and turn that into silage. Alright, let's lift this up. We're gonna head over to the grass field real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the tractor and the baler off there. And then I brought over, we did a quick hoeing contract. Mostly because I just wanted a second tractor. And, you know, a little bit of extra cash is always nice as well. But I'm going to use that tractor and hook up to our auto bale loader and grab all those straw bales real quick and move them back up to the farm. Let's actually check and see when the straw is at its best. Or best price, I should say. Oh, next month. Very cool. We're pretty close to the price. It says it's going down, but it should be going up, so we shall see. Alright, let's drop all this off here real quick. And we'll snag ourselves our trailer. I've checked a few times and I didn't see any weeds, so it doesn't look like we need to do any hoeing or weeding on our fields. I'll check again real quick just to make sure I'm not going crazy. So let's deselect everything and let's check for weeds. There's weeds, just not on any of our fields. They're all fully fertilized except for the grass field. And after I wrap the bales, I can always fertilize that as well. Well, it looks like our rice paddies are not fertilized either, but that's fine because they get their second application when I transplant the rice in. That grass field still needs lime, but I don't know how to get it in there since I'm not sure if they allow me to lime a field once it's already got grass growing on it. So I don't know. Alright, let's drop this real quick and pick up these bales. I'm not really sure how many of them we were able to get off this field, but I'm hoping it'll fill up the trailer. I think what I'll do is I'll leave the straw on this trailer, since in the next month, which should be the next episode, we don't really have as much stuff as I thought we were going to have left over. If it wasn't for the fact that it took so long to harvest this corn and then grab all the straw and turn it into bales, we probably could have knocked it all out in one episode. But I still want to turn that grass into silage before I progress the game forward a month. Mostly because it's sitting there. Might as well get something out of it. Possibly even a, whoops. Don't flip the trailer, thank you. Possibly even another cut or two. And like I said on the episode where we actually sold the silage, we made a little bit more than I was expecting. In all honesty, you know, 4 deliveries of silage from that field, then we've made enough money to cover the cost of the field. Anything after that's pure profit or just paying off some of the machinery we've had to buy to do it. Which is fantastic. That's the way it should be. Well, that looks like all of the bales. We've got 18 bales on this. We had 6 on the last field, so 12 from this field. That's not bad at all. We'll head over to the farm and drop the trailer off over there. That is the one little perk I like on doing contracts. I do get to drive quite a bunch of different machinery. And it's actually pretty neat. I get to test stuff out, see if I like trailers, see if I like combines, or other types of machinery. And, you know, be like, oh, cool, I want to get one of those, or I don't want to do that. The profit you make on running contracts is just, well, I guess it'd be the primary goal, and the getting to try new machinery would be, you know, a perk. Alright, let's see where I can drop this off. Actually, I think I'll drop it off where we originally got it. Right there. This fantastic tractor. What do we have? We have another 6 stacks of 3, so another 18 bales. Not bad. I don't expect it to be a tremendous amount of money, but it should still be pretty nice. And since we're not really hurting for money at the moment, and there really isn't anything to buy, I mean, I've checked the sale. Still nothing new has come in. The plots of land I'm looking to buy are, well, they're these plots over here, but they still have crops planted on them. So unless I do the contract to clear the cotton there, and I'm not sure what's on the other one. Let's check real quick. Is that cotton as well? Yeah, there's 2 cottons, 29 and 33. And those are the fields I'd like to buy. 29 is 265. 33 is 182. But there really is no rush to get those, outside of I just don't want something planted on them that I can't harvest, and then I'd have to wait another season to buy it, or just flat out buy it and then, you know, replant over it, which I don't have any interest in doing. I'd much prefer to, you know, get a crop on it or get it empty than, you know, buy it with a crop that I can't harvest. It just seems kind of like a waste. I'm going to throw this tractor onto the baler, mostly because it's a change of pace. My little white tractor here is doing fine. It's our starting farm tractor, and all we've done really is upgrade the engine on it for a little more horsepower. Looks like we do need to get some gas for it though. Maybe I'll do that if I'm gonna go and drop off some pallets. But even that, I was looking at that and wasn't really sure if I should bother. Let's use this mod right here, the time-saving stock check. So lettuce is the best prices in February. The enoki mushrooms, the best prices in February. Flour, the best prices in January. The maize flour, the best prices also in January, though I would have to drop a sell point for that to sell it. Oyster mushrooms are February. Spinach bags are March. Wood chips, so we have a lot of stuff due in January. This is what, November right now? So next month we have the canola, and I don't have an oil mill yet, so there's really no point in holding on to it. I think I'll just go sell it, get rid of it. January we have the wood chips, rice flour, the corn flour, regular flour, straw. February would be the enoki, well, the mushrooms and the lettuce. A ton of stuff in March, if I want to wait that long to sell the wood beams and everything. But maybe we'll hold off on selling things until it's best price right now, since we don't need the money. If a plot of land opens up that we want to get to expand the farm, one of those 2 plots we were looking at earlier, maybe then I'll go and drop off some pallets of something. Make a little bit of extra cash. Alright, let's lower this. And we're at 150 centimeters. And that should do it. Let's check it out. This is filling up so much faster than the 180 centimeter straw bales. Oh, you know what? Hold on. What is Alt X is to reset the bale counter. There we go. We'll see how many bales we get off of this field. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and knock this out in a quick time lapse as well. And I'll see you when we're all done. Welcome back. We're just about finished with baling up all of this grass and turning it into silage. It looks like that's most likely going to be our last bale for this field. We have a little bit of extra grass and we'll throw it in there. I'm going to go ahead and leave the grass in there because I think grass will be the next thing we do. I'm not sure exactly how fast this field matures so that it can be cut again, but it seems to be pretty quick. Alright, we did 24 bales. Fantastic. That's an entire trailer load. What I'm contemplating is cutting down some of the trees right here on this perimeter of this field. And then kind of extending the grass field up on the hill just a little bit. Not too much because it gets pretty steep, but definitely kind of expand the field a little bit so I can get a little more grass out of it. We're going to go ahead and bring the baler back, and we'll hold on to it until it's time to use it again. I still need to contemplate putting a shed down at some point. You know, someplace to keep my my machines. The sawmill still looks good. We got a couple pallets there. That's nice. Let's see if we can push these in a little bit. I don't think I'll be able to do it with just a tractor. I think I'll end up... Oh no, it shoved them in. Excellent. Figured I was going to have to do the front loader on our little green tractor there. I could load some pallets, but I think I might as well just kind of leave them there so that they can continue spawning. what I will do is let's throw a little more wood up in the medium sawmill. So let's head up there real quick. I'll continue using this much faster, much nicer looking tractor than what ours is. I was going inside the cab for first person view for some of that grass baling, and I was like, ooh, this is a nice, I'll hop into it now. This is a nice tractor. It's all clean and shiny and new looking. It really feels like I'm flying down this road in first person view here. Let's see if I can back up to it just using the window. Oop, turned the wrong way. Let's see. How much wood do we really need here? Oh, about half, so that's quite a few. We've been slowly whittling away from the top hill there. I started on all the ones that, as we were doing all the terraforming and, you know, shifting the hill here so we had enough room, some of the trees ended up in the air, so we started with those first. I think what I'm going to do is just kind of start on this side, chop a few trees down, get rid of their stumps, and then we'll move them in. I don't know if I should do a bunch of trees on time lapse or if I should just kind of do a couple and kind of go that way. Maybe I should do it on time lapse and just knock a bunch of them out. But I feel like I'm doing a lot of time lapses. Why don't I do this? Let's see what else we can do at the moment. And I'll do this just a little bit later. Alright, let's check out the map. You know what we can do? I can actually hop into my own tractor really quick. And what I'll do is spread a little bit of fertilizer here on this grass field. The fertilizer spreader is pretty wide, so we can knock this out really quick, and I don't have to do it in a time lapse. And though I do realize we probably should move the silage bales off the field first, but that's alright, we'll just let them fertilize. No, not fertilize, mature? Ferment. I think it's ferment. Into silage on the field itself. That way, as soon as they're fermented, I can just pick them up and bring them. I'm not really sure where to bring that John Deere header and park it. It's kind of a tough call because I don't really have a spot for it. All right, let's see what this is here. Oh, it's slime. And F1. Unload is an I. Alright. Where? I think the fertilizer is there. Hey, we finally have a pallet of honey. And that was basically no fertilizer. So we'll head to the store, we'll buy a bag of fertilizer. Hey, we dropped off a sign. We traded for it. Now I feel like I should have taken advantage of a contract and a fertilizing contract, and then whatever was left from the contract, I could have just brought it, over, emptied it, and then used that fertilizer for my grass field. That's kind of cheesy to do it just for that. Yeah, look how dark it is right here in this hill. The fog is black. What is that? That's kind of crazy. Man, ever since that last update, the fog really got kind of weird. Oops, some rocks. You can see where I'd like to expand the grass field right here, just a little bit up this hill as well, and then kind of just a little bit up here. So I mean, it wouldn't be too many trees to cut out. Well, I guess it would because they're all tiny, but it wouldn't take too long. Alright, I think I have to do... steering assist, turn the GPS on. Oh wow, it actually remembered it's 42 meters. Awesome! Kinda hoping the bag is gonna be enough. Should be just enough. We make so much money off this field though that it's well worth spending the money on fertilizer. That didn't do it. My bad. I hate pressing the wrong button. Alright, I pretty much got that. I'll just finish this field up here real quick. And then we shall figure out what to do next. Alright, so that really was about a bag of fertilizer. Maybe just a little bit under. It's not bad. The huge 42 meter working with sure makes it quick. So we don't need fertilizer for anything else. I'm just going to go ahead and park this back there again. Everyone's turning on their lights at the same time. Apparently 4:42 p.m. It's so foggy. I don't know if lights would make a difference. See if I can fit in there real quick. Alright, go ahead and drop that off. I think what I'll do next is I'm going to cut and drag some trees into the trigger here and fill up the sawmill a little bit, but I'll do all of that on a time lapse so that it doesn't take too long. I'm not going to bother cutting off all the branches. I'm just going to drag them in, and then that's that. Just kind of get it done and done quickly. So I'll see you when we're done. Alright, well we finished that pretty quickly. That one huge tree pretty much filled in a big chunk of that. We have 47,753 liters in there out of 50,000. I could cut this up a little bit, and maybe I will, just to let it feed in a little bit faster. Well, I guess I shouldn't say really quick, because it took a little bit longer than I was expecting. It's always interesting because it considers the diameter of all the branches as what a tree would be. Alright, pretty much fully filled up. We've gone ahead and dropped off the winch. You know, this I was checking out the horsepower on this Case tractor, and it can probably be upgraded, but it's the same strength as my little white tractor. So why don't I go ahead and turn in the contract now. We'll make an additional, or make $3,355 from that. But unfortunately, we lose the tractor, which is alright. Alright, let's drive this back to the farm in the nice pouring rain. I actually don't mind the rain. I mean, obviously I know it's a hassle when it's time to harvest or do anything like that, where the rain impacts the actual yield in farming. But I've always liked rain, like the sound of it, the look of it. That's really dumping. I wonder if it's going to turn to hail. Nope, just rain. It's a shame that all the rain doesn't actually wash off the combine and tractors and stuff. That would be kind of cool. I guess I should buy a power washer and start to do that myself. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get back to the farm, and we'll just jump cut, and I'll see you guys when we're there. Alright, here we are back at the farm. Kind of found a place to put that header out of the way a little bit. Not completely out of the way, but we won't be using this field for a little bit, so hopefully it'll be fine there. I tried to park it over next to where my other header is, but that trailer is a lot harder to back up. It's got one of the, I don't even know what to call it, but the arm that connects to the combine also rotates, so it makes it a lot harder in order to line it up and back it up straight. Alright, let's hop out of the rain. And that, I believe, should be enough for today's episode. So this will be the end of the month. Let's check out our finances and see how we did for the month of November. We spent $77,956 on new vehicles. The bulk of that, I believe, is just that John Deere trailer. I'm sorry, header, and the trailer for it. If that's not all of it, I'm not sure. Spent $302 on production so far. September was still the best at $393. I think we just had more stuff in the grain mill going at the time. It's dropping down a little bit, and it might continue to drop as we're getting less and less grain to turn into flour. We sold $326 in products. I think that's got to be the rice saplings that are being sold in the background. We've spent $484 on fuel. That's not bad. Spent $19.20 on fertilizer. We made $31,274 on contract income and paid $932 for wage income, or wage payments for the AI workers. So that's not bad. We're technically negative for the month, but we're still positive $169,000. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. Now, like I said, we have plenty of stuff that we can sell if we need it. We're currently waiting to pick up field 29 and 33. We might be able to pick them both up before the planting season for oats, which is March. So that should be some decent money. Well, I know for sure we will, because January and February, according to this mod, is going to be some pretty decent times to sell everything. The only reason I'll sell something earlier now is if we have a sale on a large tractor or the combine that we're looking for. If we don't have a sale on the combine, obviously we'll just buy it ourselves, and then I'll look at getting the tractor afterwards. Alright everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time.